Jim Deal, second class quartermaster. Okay, it was the USS Washoe County, LST 1165. Now an LST is a very long and narrow ship, and LST being landing ship tanker. The LSTs are no longer around, but they were used in, I think, World War II. They were big ships in the Pacific and the Korean thing, and the Pacific World War II deal. But they have a big, what we call a tank deck, and you could drive like, I don't know how many, 15, 20, 30 tanks in there. And the front end opened up, and the ramp come down, and you know, most sailors, the worst day of your life is when you hit the beach or everything, but doing what we call grounding. Well, we intentionally grounded the LSTs. And it had 4 boats on the back, a captain's gig, and 3 LCVPs. And the LCVPs were good for going up on during the day at sea, hiding out. You could stack a few life vests, and you could take a good nap. On the LST, I actually set the first causeway when they decided to beach. We had like a landing exercise, like Normandy, and anyway, the fog lifted, and we were met on the beach by the girls with beer and Lays and all of that. But I did, one of my honors was to run in the first causeway to Chulai. We had the air group aboard, and we offloaded them, and they began with the Seabees, I guess, to build the air base at Chulai. That was kind of a neat thing. But as I would say about an LST, you intentionally ground, and the front of the boat opens up, ramp comes down, the tanks roll off, and but one of the unique features is getting unstuck off of the beach. Is it had a great big anchor on the back, and some heavy machinery, and they could actually pull. We would drop the anchor as we went in, and then we could winch ourselves off of the beach and go on doing what our next mission was. There was times when it was bad too. You know, I got to go to Korea, I got to go to Hong Kong, I got to go to Taiwan, and probably every port including Saigon, up and down the coast of Vietnam. But it was after Operation Jack Stay where the LST mission was to go and set up a river in the Delta to see if an LST could be a mothership for the Brownwater divisions. And we did that for 30 days. And at that time, I would run a picket boat around and around and around that ship. and we got in a little firefight, and that's where I got my combat action ribbon, not necessarily with the Swifts. And we pulled out of that, and we were anchored in Lung Chau, Vietnam, for quite some time. And I was standing a bridge watch, and I told the executive officer on the ship, I says, "Boy, you see them little fast boats out there scooting across the bay?" I says, "You know what, I think that's where I'd like to go. I'd really love, that looks like a fun job." And he says, "Okay, I'll make you a deal. If you'll cross rate from bosun mate to quartermaster, go back to Yokosuka, go to quartermaster school, and then when you come back to the ship, I will help you get on one of those little boats, which they call swift boats." And I took him up on his offer and did that, and wound up being the honors man at the quartermaster school. And shortly thereafter, I don't remember the exact time, but it wasn't very long, I received orders to go back to Coronado to go to swift boat school.